Jack Catterall, 12 rounds, Liverpool Arena, against an absolute pound-for-pound legend. Can you talk us through it?
Yeah, 12 rounds. I enjoyed being in there tonight, sharing the ring with a legend. Happy to get the victory.
I have to say straight away, you've called out Josh Taylor. Last time we spoke, you said Regis Prograis, Devon Haney. As you sit there now, who do you want, Jack?
Yeah, you know what? The dream's always to win a world title, but it's personal between me and Taylor, so let's make that fight.
Did you see what you saw on Twitter, Jack?
Not had time to react yet. Just got to the dressing room. Going to get a shower, get back home. I'll catch up on it tomorrow. But you know what? It's irrelevant what he says. He got beat up in his last fight, and I'm going to send him into retirement.
What do you see this rematch? What do you want? Obviously, that world title. I spoke to Sam, spoke to Jamie. They want you to win that world title. Your dream is to be a world champion. But that grudge match and that rivalry with you and Josh is something that grips the imagination of the fans and us guys at the media. So, what do you want as Jack Catterall? Do you want that world title fight, Haney-Prograis winner, or do you want to settle the score with Josh?
You know what? They took that opportunity after the Taylor fight. I should have won all them 4 world titles, but it's personal. Now, he's said a lot of things over the last 18 months, and I know the fans are excited for it. I'm getting stopped every day still, almost 2 years later, so I think we need to settle it.
Glasgow, Manchester?
Manchester.
Jack, a lot of people think Josh is on the slide now, that he's not as good a fighter as he was the first time he's fought. Do you agree with that?
You know what? I beat him, Lopez beat him, so that might be the case. He's had a lot of, listen, as much as we've gone back and forth, the respect's always been there about what he's achieved in his career. He had a lot of tough fights earlier on, so the miles may be on the clock now.
Josh said he's 100% going up to welterweight in his next fight. Now I asked Eddie, would you consider doing that? And he said it would more likely be a catch weight. So if it is to be Josh next, what weight would you want that fight to be at?
The fight's going to happen with Josh next. We'll speak to Sam and Eddie. 143 catch weight, but listen, I believe I can beat him at welterweight.
Jack, can I get a quick word on Aqib Fiaz? Obviously, he was distraught tonight, and I seen him very emotional backstage with the loss he took tonight. And obviously, you've been in the gym with him, you've been in camp with him for this fight as well. So, just a quick word on Aqib.
Yeah, I just told him to keep his chin up. He's only young. It's frustrating. I've seen how hard he worked and how much he sacrificed in camp. It was a step up for him tonight. His first title fight, and it was disappointing. But he's surrounded by good people. He's got a good team, and I'm sure he'll bounce back.
Jack, thanks very much, mate.
Jack, going into the fight, so there's a lot of talk of you being a favourite. A lot of people thinking maybe at this stage of Jorge's career, the stoppage would present itself to you. Did you put any extra added pressure on yourself to get that tonight?
Yeah, I probably put too much pressure on myself. Headlining in Liverpool, a lot of tickets sold, and the fight made a lot of noise. But I knew it was dangerous. I'd seen he'd been back in Vegas with Salas for the last 10 weeks, so I knew he was coming for it. It was his last chance saloon, so it was about not making any mistakes tonight and getting the victory.
Did he deliver more tonight than what you might have thought beforehand?
Probably not. I enjoyed being in there tonight. I enjoyed the rounds we shared. I hurt him. I probably could have stepped on the gas. I felt the right hand once or twice, and I was under the instructions of make no mistakes and get through the fight comfortably.
He confirmed his retirement to a few people just on a personal note for you. The last man to share a ring with him. I know the main thing you care about is your career, but obviously he's achieved a lot. He's been a great fighter. Just your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I wish him all the best in retirement. I've been a fan since the last 10-15 years, and when the fight was announced, like I said to Sam and Jamie, there's only respect there for what he's achieved in the sport, so finishing his career in Liverpool with me tonight is an honour.
Jack, obviously Josh is like the big grudge match everyone's talking about now, but is there not a party that maybe just wants to go for one of the other £140 world champions? I mean, I know there's Haney-Prograis coming up, but there's people like Romero and Matisse who've got to do the belts. I mean, do you want to go that route, or is it take care of business with Josh Taylor first?
You know what, we all want to be in these big fights, but we want to be in a fight that sells and that's exciting, and I think me and Taylor will definitely be that. But obviously the dream is still to become world champions, so I'll be keeping an eye on December the 9th with Haney-Prograis, but we'll see what happens in the next couple of weeks.
Who do you think that wins that one, Jack? Haney-Prograis?
Interesting fight. I'm still leaning towards Regis. He's the more solid 140 fighter, carries a lot of power, so it'll be interesting. Haney looks big for the weight, so it'll be interesting to see how he adjusts moving up. Just
on the Josh fight, Jack, obviously there's a lot of talk about if it was to happen, it'd have to be a catch weight. Where would you feel comfortable for that to take place? Yeah, I think 143, 144 is probably the ideal weight. We've seen he made weight comfortable against the fight against Lopez after saying he was moving up for the last 2 years, so I don't see why we can't meet at a catch weight.
Any more guys?
I see you flicking out the jab and then coming through the backhand. Was that your own boxing style, or did that come from the corner side of things?
Yeah, Jamie was saying control the fight with the lead hand and then find them openings for the backhand downstairs and upstairs. So it was more about controlling him and taking no damage tonight and getting through the fight.
How did you find the pace of the fight through the early rounds?
You know what, I felt comfortable. I felt like I could have gone 20 rounds tonight. I felt I was in probably autopilot some of the rounds. Fitness felt really good. Probably could have stepped on the gas, but everything in hindsight, I'm happy with the performance.
You wobbled him off balance a few times in the early rounds there. Do you feel like you could have finished him?
Yeah, I felt that's when he could have been most dangerous. It was his last chance saloon tonight, and it was about not rushing anything and getting it done in a smart way.